Greetings everyone, and welcome to Mountain Blade Prophecy of Pendor mod. I'm starting a bit early because, well, it's Weird Wednesday, and for freedom! For freedom! Because I'm free and I can do whatever I want. And we're gonna unite the lands and free them! Because we are fighting for freedom! And also because there's construction work outside that woke me up a little bit early, so I got started a little bit early, so I did say that I was going to start this. I scheduled this event for 30 minutes, for 30 minutes from now at 4 o'clock, but we're starting 30 minutes early, and what the hey? Why not? It's day 507 in the land of Pendor, and we will unite the land for freedom! Alright, I'm wearing Ravenstern blue, and I'm going to free this land in the name of the North, in the name of freedom. Because I don't know. There's a Braveheart game that I need to get working. There's Braveheart the game might be coming in the near future because I think I've made some progress on getting that game working. But that game is a hard game to get working. Anyways, I got myself a new mouse here. It's not a 5-button mouse, but I think it'll help me a little bit. My old mouse is on the blink, and yeah, I want to get a new 5-button mouse. That'd be great. All right. So, anyways, I forget what I was doing, but I know that I am free. I am free to do whatever I want. I think that's right. It just took Javik's home. We just freed Javik's home. Javik's Sholm is free now. It has freedom. There are knight adventurers, lady Valkyries. They're hanging around my home. But this is my place now. This is my castle. I own this place. I've never had such a large city. I've had a small castle before, but I haven't had a capital city. So this is pretty big. This is huge, quite frankly, for me. So, my people, you are free. Prisoners, you are free. Come with me. Come, and we will join me in freedom. Or actually, I'm going to probably sell you into slavery. I'm going to sell you to probably going to sell them to the prisoner guy, but I'm going to sell you into freedom. This doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work anymore when I'm doing that. Okay, well, something about what I just said there it isn't really consistent with what I just said. Well, it's not freedom for you, since you're trying to take our freedom away, so I'm going to sell you for cash. So I can buy more freedom. I'm obsessed with the word freedom today, because that's what today is about, freedom. I could buy lordly black steel greaves, but for 1 more point of armor and a lot of my cash, and that's not a big enough upgrade to justify the huge sum of cash. Okay, so my garrison in this town is 200 people strong. My notes. I need to visit a lady in Rain. I have 7 days to go to Rain. I will come visit you, lady, my lady, because I choose to do so. Because I have freedom. And we will talk. We will have a good conversation about freedom. Alright, let's get some more horsemen so I can go a bit faster. I have so much money now. I've been getting a huge income from my... I will return... Oh, I've got to return to Javikshulm. Okay, fine, I'll return to Javikshulm with all due haste. I was going to visit my lady friend. Alright, so we're currently fighting the Dashar Principalities. One of which... Was that a Dashar person over there? That was a... Yeah... Come back here, Lord Ikram. Do you dare? You dare challenge our freedom? Do you want to take away our freedom? I think you do. You want to make us part of your principalities, do you? That won't happen. For the Northlands will be... They'll be free. All the lands will be free. They're not gonna make us join your principalities.
Amongst the Thingalians, We have no lords. We killed the last one over 100 years ago.
Oh, good. Good for you guys. That's the way to get your freedom. Alright. Oh, you think you'll crush me, do you? You cannot. You may crush our troops, but you'll nay crush our freedom. Alright, that's I think I've said freedom enough for now. Alright, follow me! Follow me, my friends! To victory! And you know what? And you know what else? And you know what else? Alright. I just blocked a round, or a crossbow bolt, I mean. Alright. Arrow. I don't really call arrows rounds. You call bullets rounds, but not arrows. Alright. Oh, you hit the shield on my back. Alright. We've got the high ground. Now charge. I've got the high ground, Anakin. Oh, that was a miss. That was a solid miss. A solid miss, a solid miss. I'm a bit rusty. Luckily my friends aren't rusty. Kinda getting used to this new mouse. It feels awkward in my hands. And I had gotten used to the jittery nature of my old mouse. It's kind of funny. But this mouse is a lot better if I can just get used to it. My performance will be a lot better if I can just get used to the fact that I do have better performance. I don't need to compensate for a jittery mouse that's dying. There we go. Alright, well done, my men. The blue horses of Ravenstern have conquered this day. My father will be quite pleased that I'm when I get that Braveheart game working, I gotta say, because he's really looking forward to that one. And I'm kind of looking forward to the Braveheart game too. It's like, there's a Braveheart game? I had no idea there's a Braveheart game, but apparently he fished it out of our old the old CDs we have, and I never knew we even had a Braveheart game. But apparently there is one, and we have it. But it's incompatible as all heck. It's really hard to get working. But I think I found a forum entry. I think I can figure it out. So there will be Bravehearts, and there will be freedom. Oh, and you know what? I keep saying that. The Scottish people tend to say, good on your father. Good on your father. Which is indeed what it will be when I get that game working, because my father will be pleased with that. So it will be good on my father for raising a child who gets Braveheart working. and allows his father to play it. Okay. Well, anyways, so that makes me happy. So today is Weird Wednesday, where I get to do whatever the heck I want, which is why I started early, cause freedom! Because of freedom! I'm just doing, you get to do whatever you want today because of freedom. Today is a day about freedom. It's all about freedom. I hope you guys are living a good, free life. Remember to embrace freedom, because freedom, it's fun. I think, to me, being free is just, it's fun. You can do, when the day is yours and you can do whatever you want, it's such a energizing feeling. Like, I can do whatever I want right now. I could do anything. I could sit on my arse. I could go just act like an idiot. I can stick out my tongue and wag it about. Whatever. Shaking your head, though, kind of makes my head... Maybe I won't shake my head like a maniac, because that doesn't feel good. But I was able to do it. Alright. The point is... freedom. The point is freedom. Freedom is the point. Alright, so... yeah, actually, they say, like, shaking your head, or that I can actually, like, what was it? You know, that shakes the brain casing, like, vibrations. Vibrations can affect the brain even even small ones, they say, just adds up over time. So maybe shaking your head excessively just for the fun of it isn't the greatest idea, but you can if you want to, because you have freedom. You have the freedom to ruin your brain if you want to. But I heard like jet skis particular, the shaking motion, but just shaking your head around a bit doesn't probably do too much, but it doesn't, shaking your head too like that it made me a little bit dizzy there, so let's just cut that out. Wait, who wanted to talk to me? Was it the head of the guildmaster? Manage this town. It wasn't the guildmaster. Who was it?
Ah, yes, good sir. Well met.
No, it wasn't you. Like, usually I can just go, or I guess I go to the, yeah, it's probably the seneschal. Yeah, it's probably the seneschal. It's like, usually I talk to the town mayor, or whatever. There's a chest? Oh. Ooh. Oh. You don't say. A ruined silver axe and a free gold bar? Well, I'll take it. Apparently I've got a storage chest here for storage. Alright. Wow, that's quite an axe. 56 swinging damage. I'm tempted to give that a swing myself, but it's two-handed and I'm not a two-handed weapon user. So I'll give it to one of my friends for now. And then, I'll take it back when I want to play with it. But that's tempting to play with. Whoops. Are you the seneschal? Yes.
Ah, yes, good sir. Well met.
What happened? There are thieves among us. They are robbing everyone. Someone is stealing our young women's underwear off their drying lines. Oh, I'm used to that being a Japanese thing. Are they Japanese thieves? If the thief stole from true need, find out why and give him aid. I don't think that doesn't sound like women's underwear. True need. Get that man a hooker. Get that man a girlfriend. Out of true need. We need to find out why and give that man aid. He's just lonely. Hook him up with a dating service. Hook him up with a girlfriend, something. I don't know. There's gotta be some lonely women who are... Oh, I'm sorry, the supporter text. I left that up. Hey, supporters. I forgot. Thank you, Patreon supporters, for supporting freedom. I usually only have that at the beginning of the channel thing, so thank you for that. And also, thanks to my $20 supporter, Alex, for being a supporter of freedom. Alright, so thank you for that. I usually don't leave that up. That's the thing. So, yeah, we're not going to minimize it. We're going to get rid of it entirely, but I forgot to thank them. I put that up there so I would thank them, so there you go. Thank you, Vega Video Network, for mentioning that. Now the screen is free. Is free for your visual pleasure. Alright. Sorry about that. Whoops. But I plumb forgot. Okay, I was too obsessed with freedom. That's what happens when you get too obsessed with freedom. Alright. I guess, I don't know, dead or alive? Take the militia? Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. Yes, thumbs up indeed. You're welcome. But I do appreciate my Patreon patrons, but I don't want to make the quality of the video worse, because my patrons wouldn't want that either, so I don't want to do a disservice to everyone else. Okay, security needs an overhaul. Post additional patrols. Take the militia and do a house search. I will offer 2... I don't want to kill the thief, dead or alive. Could we just make that alive? Just like alive only? Because, I mean, he's just stealing things. I mean, that seems like security needs an overhaul. Just add patrols. Aw, okay. The citizens mutter about the failure to find the thief. My relationship with my town has deteriorated, but I gained renown. Okay. Maybe I should have asked... Maybe we should have taken him dead or alive. But... The patrols affected people's freedom. I'm sorry. There's too much security and not enough freedom. That's what happened. Alright. Alright, lay off. I'm gonna have to lay off the word freedom. This is a bit too much. Alright, who wants the axe? Or, I know what I'll do. I'll let my people select it naturally, right? Power strike. Or do I have a person who's talented in two-handed weapons? What? No. yeah, you're, like, focused on one-handed. Did I have a two-handed weapons person? Somebody wants that. Frederick of Mettenheim, I think you like two-handed weapons, didn't you? You were pretty good with them. Now I got you with a one-handed weapon, though. Frederick. Yeah, you're pretty good with two-handed weapons. You know what? You know what? Let me manage your equipment. Instead of a one-handed weapon, upgrade your weapons as follows. Keep current war sphere. Go for a two-handed weapon. And then like a polearm. Then a one-handed weapon and a shield. Sure, you can. Well, you'll be kind of. That's not kind of a confusing setup, though. But yeah, I like it. Sure, whatever. Right. Keep current, keep current. Yes. Now here you go, Frederick of Mettenheim. Here's an awesome runed silver two-handed axe. And which is better, the demon shield or the metal embossed shield? Size 100. Oh, that's way bigger. All right, there you go. All right, have fun with that axe. You can cleave a few skulls with that sucker. More horsemen. Ranger. Mounted ranger. Warden. Alright, 115 enemies there. We're coming to get you. Yeah, you better run away. That's not going to save you, though. Leslie? Oh, does the food... did I don't think I bought enough food recently. Perhaps I can persuade you... Yes. Stay with me. I just did the... Does the food displease you? Does the spread of food displease you? I don't think we bought enough food. Okay, sorry. It's always the food. That's always said. Does the food displease you? Did I not have a good enough spread? It's probably something else, but I always say, you know, I can get better food. I'll get a 6-course meal. Don't worry, 6-course meal is coming. All right. Oh, my friend joined me? Or did my friend join me? Or did... Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, I got one of my allies join my side.
This way.
I was gonna beat him anyways, but sure. Sure, we got 250 people. Well, charge! Charge, my friends! We have no worry of failure today. Although, is my ally also coming with me? Alright, we'll get around behind them. We'll flank. We'll do a pincer movement. Oh, right. I had a different horse than usual because my old horse became lame. I got my horse lamed in a bad fight. Let's flank around. Come, my friends. Now, yeah, my allies' army is not engaging. We can't just take the whole brunt of the battle ourselves. Let the ally come with us as well. Alright, yeah, just engage the enemy cavalry over here. If the enemy cavalry wants to fight, we'll fight the enemy cavalry over here. Alright, my allies are not moving forward. Come on, you guys. Ow. You hit my horse. You turned my horse into a unicorn. You unicorned my horse, you bastard. Ow. Ow. My horse has been crippled. Oh no. Alright. To me, my friends. To me. Rally. I did not expect that. This is definitely sword time here. Ow. Ooh. Aren't you special? Ooh, that guy's really tough. Ooh, oh, I got surrounded. Oh, jeez. Yeah, my troops went down. My allies didn't help me one bit. In fact, my allies were more of a detriment. Exactly. It was, They reduced the number of troops I had in the battle total, and, because you only are allowed so many troops in each battle, and they didn't attack. How could you forsake me? Alright, well, let's try this again. My party loses 13 morale because I charged in a little bit, I was a little bit foolhardy that time. That's okay. Yes, indeed, subscribe, please. 1921. My allies did not... They didn't help me. now my horse is lame. I'm gonna need to trade out my horse next time. And I don't think you're lame. I think you're pretty cool. But you got crippled. That's okay, I've got a better backup horse. My original horse, I traded out because it was crippled and they recover eventually. Okay, so flank around, but don't engage. We'll wait for our allies to engage and then we'll attack. Oh crap, we got too close and oh yeah, they're spreading out. They're spreading out between our forces. Cool, perfect. Divide and conquer, yes. Ah, I have poked you. Alright, charge, my friends. Fight as you will. Take that, right in the head. 117 damage. That was a lot of damage. That guy's thoroughly dead. There's one there, kind of got stopped. Alright, how are we doing? Actually, again, we're doing the brunt of the fighting. Oh well. It looked like some of them were going for my ally, but it doesn't matter. We've got them outnumbered so much. We can take them. I think we can take them. Come on, guys. I guess the lion's share of the glory will be ours, then. Who are you? You're rather armored. Look at that guy. That was a heretic Magnus. Okay. Well, no more heresy will be. Your heresy ends now, I say. Pokey pokey. That was a pretty good hit. Alright, now my ally is here. It's about time you joined me. Showing up late, I see. Trying to get a bit of the glory without getting all gory. Your archery days are over. Or I could miss. I scratched you. It's funny when they I called it unicorning my horse. When an arrow hits the very front of my horse's head and it goes right in where a unicorn's horn would be. It's funny how many times that's happened. That it's basically become a term. Don't unicorn my horse. Don't do that. Hey there, Extreme Enigma. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for you join us for freedom. You have joined the fight for freedom. All right. So that was actually kind of a painful fight in terms of losses I took there, but we won. We got a lot of cash. We'll get more troops. I just didn't want to take quite as many losses as I did there. Okay, now I'm going to go to the town of Rain. You know, the biggest problem with this old Dell mouse is that the mouse wheel is really clicky and kind of funky, but I don't really use the mouse wheel that much. But I need to get... I've ordered a new mouse. My new mouse is on the way. But, yeah, I've had to go to this old backup mouse, and that's kind of annoying. What are you guys doing? Ah, there's a warband. I'm really tempted to visit... I'm really tempted to join that warband, but my lady doth await my return. And I shall not keep her waiting. Well, I'll stop by Shaystrom since it's right here, but only a minor divergence is allowed. I'll recruit some extra troops from here. Or actually, I can hit Shaystrom on the way back. We'll hit Shaystrom on the way back. That's what I'll do. To the town of Rain. Alright, back to the wonderful lands of the north. Where the people are strong and happy. Fair enough. I've got plenty of holdings right now. What's my economic report like? Weekly budget reports. Yeah, my party's quite expensive, but I get a lot of cash. I am losing money overall because of how many troops I have, but not by a lot. And it's pretty awesome having such a huge army that's so frickin' elite. Yeah, weekly cost of 10,000. 10,000 dinars a week. That's an expensive army I have. I have a very expensive army. But that's okay. We must have blood. We will have blood. And we will have, of course, freedom. Alright, terrain. Well, that took a little while to load. Let's go. Alright. I wish to sell all my prisoners into freedom? No slavery? Okay, well that's a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward, but that's what they get for challenging our freedom. They were trying to take our freedom away, and then they lose their freedom. You can recruit prisoners, but it hurts your morale, so. Alright. Cheese. We've got some cheese. We got some sausage. I'll buy some extra cabbage. I got a lot of cabbage. Oh well. Yeah, it's just to increase our stocks of stuff. We got plenty of food, plenty of grain. And a little bit low on fish. I like to have having a huge variety of food helps your morale, so that'll keep my people happy. And I've got a lot of people to feed, so we go through that food pretty quickly. Oh, I'm forgetting why I came here. Oh, by the way, let's visit our dear lady. Lady Tabitha, I have rode many miles to join you. Alright. Do you like poetry? You are the first and last, the outer and the inner. You have an innie and an outie for a belly button. A heart's desire, such a beautiful account of a perfect love. She really liked the poem. Okay. Do we have a future together? It is comforting to hear your intentions towards me are honorable, but perhaps we should take time to allow our affections to grow a little stronger. Okay, very well. I will continue to strive to be worthy of your esteem. I've got plenty more poems for you, just give me time. The mouse wheel is so loud on this mouse. It bothers me. It bothers me to have such a loud mouse wheel. Also, the mouse wheel has a little bit of snapback, which is kind of weird. Okay. 7 noble recruits have joined your cause. 3 is because of shrines and churches, 3 because of the glory of your army. And I don't know what noble recruits do, or where to hire them. I don't know. I don't know what nobility is about. Nobles are no better than free men. I don't know. They're probably somewhere. There's probably somewhere. I don't know. Like I'm still learning how to play the Prophecy of Pendor mod, but there is talk of noble recruits. They are somewhere. How are you enjoying your axe, my friend? Wait, did you drop? Oh yeah. How are you enjoying your axe, my friend? Get more strength. Yeah, you've got 9 power strike. So that guy is putting a lot more strength into each axe swing. Okay, you can't really get more axe skill. I was hoping to give you more axe skill. Shield. Yeah, ride a horse better. Ride your horse into battle better. You can get a little bit more polearm skill. You do poke people occasionally. But I'm looking forward to when he cleaves someone in two with that axe. With great vengeance. and death. 50 highwaymen? Yeah, how dare you? How dare you impose your brigandry and roguishness upon my village? How dare you take away their, you know what, their freedom! You don't take my people's freedom! I cut your horse in two. Ooh, crossbows. Wow, these bandits actually have better equipment than I'm used to. I'm used to bandits being lightly equipped. Alright, oh ho! I'll slice you open. Got some one-handed skill. I mean, their equipment is still pretty bad in comparison to my equipment, but Still, crossbows and chainmails is more than I'm used to with simple brigand. Whoa, what happened to my what happened to my mouse there, or my view? It just spun out of control. That was weird. That was weird. It was disorienting too. I don't know what happened there, but it sure happened. Oh, you hit me with a mallet. You hit me with a mallet. Fair enough. Get down from there. Yes. Yeah, actually, a few of our men actually got knocked unconscious, which is not what I'm used to when dealing with brigand. Oh, that was the enemy. I was trying to stab the farmer. Oh, you're a brigand, you farmer. Good thing friendly fire isn't on, otherwise I would have stabbed a friend. Or, I mean, there is friendly fire, but only with ranged attacks, not with melee attacks. If I could turn friendly fire on, I would. In a battle worthy of song, you and your men drive the bandits out of the village. You need this stuff more than I do, even though actually my village liked me as much as they could, so that was kind of a moot action. But 28 Ravenstern recruits, I will take you all. Welcome to my little band, my big band of adventurers. Although, should I have taken recruits? I bet I could have taken militia if I... Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll train you guys up into effective fighters soon enough. Anyways, there's a fight going on over there, but I'm going to ignore that. Maybe I should have attacked these dudes. No, too late. Let's go. There was a warband over here, and I wanna contribute to the war efforts. The Knights of the Lion of Sarleon have assembled a war party to assist the Kingdom of Sarleon. Fair enough. We'll see what they do. Those Knights of the Lion. They won't. Working for those Sarleon dogs. We may be at peace right now, but we know the Sarleon people want to take away our lands. And of course, you know what else. They've taken away a lot of people's freedom. They're like the Red. They're the Red of, like, England. And we're like Scotsmen. So, what's this? A lot of people just got freed. A lot of Dashar Principality people have been freed from captivity. Okay, well, that's fine. That just means we'll take them captive again. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Javik Sholm. Oh, I meant to go to Shaystrom, but it doesn't matter. I've got full recruits anyways. Welcome to the militia. Mounted Ranger. Feared Svein Heavy Archer. I'm gonna pass on that upgrade. I don't trust the Feared Svein troops as much as I trust my own men. So I think I'm just gonna garrison that man. Because people from other realms have worse morale. So manage the garrison. Manage the garrison. Okay. Archers who do not have horses, like you. Well, you can upgrade to a mounted ranger, but Feared Svein Archer, you can go in here. People who do not have horses, like these rangers and these highlanders. They're perfect people to defend the castle, and they're kind of slowing me down because they're on foot. People on horses, they're perfect for the field. Armored axemen, sure. Berserker. Maybe you want more chest armor? No? Okay, fine. Just a suggestion. Huskarls. I do have a lot of Feared Svein troops. That's right, Feared Svein isn't a nation anymore. I've got a highwayman. I have a highwayman. He's kind of expensive for what he does. Heavy spearmen. These guys... Infantry is great at defending castles, but they're not as good at getting around, so... It makes perfect sense to me to garrison those troops. Maybe I'll garrison a few of these militiamen. Just a few. Alright, so we got a nice big militia. I've got some awkward troops. But they can stick with us. Okay. Anything else I want to do here? Let's check out the marketplace. Oh, right, I was forgetting my horse is lame. My horse is lame. I got my Ironbred. My Ironbred Charger is no longer lame, though, so I'll switch that out. I've been forgetting to do that. Still the same stuff. Okay. Any food I want to buy? Dried meat? Dried meat. Dried meat, it can't be beat. It keeps your people happy. Alright. No, I didn't want to come back here. That's a big army. The Militine Scouting Force. I can't beat that right now. And they want to fight me. They definitely want to fight me. They know they can beat me if... They probably can beat me if we fought. Those Militine troops are intense. Let's see. 37 of them are Lancers. 8 of them are Gwibbenars? There's only 8 of them, so I'm guessing those are super elites, whatever the heck they are, I bet they're super elite. Heavy horse archers, 33 Imperial Guards, 50 archers, 70 infantry, and 2 farmers, 2 monks, and a peasant woman. Well, okay, like I said, if there's only one of them, it has to be super elite, so, of course, the peasant woman is the most elite amongst our forces is obviously the peasant woman, because there's only one. Only one peasant woman. She has to be like Xena. There's a border incident between the Kingdom of Sarleon and the Kingdom of Ravenstern. We can go, making it easier to go to war against the Kingdom of Ravenstern if they want it. Yes, let there be war. Let there be war between Ravenstern and the and Sarleon. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. A death cult. Well, that's evil. Evil must be purged from the realm. Your evil will not stand any longer. You will not depress the people. Okay, or Rafik. Well, there's Rafik over there, and he's got 170. He wants... Okay, fine, you can fight the death cult. The death cult? The death cult. We're deaf. We can't hear anything. Okay. Oh. What's that? I'm sorry, we're the death cult. You'll have to use sign language or let me read your lips. This guy's going to Singal. Oh! Highcliff Castle? I accept Highcliff Castle! Okay, it's kind of risky attacking this guy because some garrison troops could come out of the castle. I think I can catch him. Maybe I can catch him. Oh, no, it's too close. It's too close. Reinforcements could just pop out and just totally turn that around. Okay, I have Highcliff Castle, though. There's Highcliff Castle. We need to go garrison Highcliff Castle, or the enemies will take it back. All right, it's to Highcliff Castle. I don't bother with caravans, since caravans... It's kind of dishonorable to attack a caravan. I could attack this guy. That'd be kind of a fair fight. But then there was other troops nearby. How are we feeling? That'd be a really tough fight. This would be a tough fight. This would be a really tough fight. I'm kind of into the idea of a tough fight. Let's do it. A Windhole merchant caravan has joined the battle on the enemy. Oh, we're fighting a caravan to boot. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to fight him and a caravan. That could turn the tide. You know, I'll tell you what. let's not fight today. I'm actually... Yeah, because that's a pretty big caravan. Dang. I mean, I might have been able to win, but... I'm gonna say we'll not fight today. Because being wiped out and losing your party and everything, that sucks. That sucks pretty hard, so... I'm willing to fight equal or a slightly larger than an equal size force, but greatly larger, like 2 to 1. 2 to 1's kind of hard. I'd have to fight really, really well. And, I mean, I'm pretty good at fighting, but my friends, not my town of Shaystrom. How dare you? How dare you attack the lands of my people and adversely affect their freedom? You'll not take my people's freedom. Alright, cool. The Highcliff Castle came with a garrison. Good, I was worried I'd have to garrison it. Well, let's check out the garrison. I'm gonna take the knights. Knights. I'm gonna take some of the garrison. Keep the infantry. Scarlet Lily Knights? Scarlet Lily Knights. Come with me, my friends. I will take anyone with a horse. Who has a horse? Knight of the Dragon. 20 Knights of the Dragon. You don't say. You don't say. Well, tell you what. You guys can become skirmishers. And you can have these skirmishers. They've got bows. Skirmishers are great. Archers are great. Great castle defenders. And I'll take more of these knights. Oh, we're going to have a really expensive army. God, 14,000? That's the most expensive army I've ever had. That's a crazy expensive army. That's a we're going to have to do a lot of... We're going to have to do some serious fighting to offset the costs of our party. But it's going to be fun. And we're just going to upgrade some troops to make my party even more expensive. Sounds good. Alright, off we go. 141 troops. And just about all of them, people with horses, like knights and whatnot. That's pretty awesome. Small band of enemies near Javik Sholm. Alright. Gotta save my town. If it gets raided. If my town gets raided, it's gonna affect the economy. And that's gonna make me less money. And I like my money. And also the people's lives are kind of important too, you know. Just a side thing. A death cult? I would kill you, but my people... Wait, was the raiding complete? Or did they run off? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What kind of... The purple font's kind of hard to read for me. But it's a heretic army. Oh, just 1,000. Just 1,000 strong. Just 1,000 strong. This is 1,000 of them. It's no big deal. Just 1,000. I can fight like a... I can probably beat a good 1,000 of them. Yeah. Oh. Maybe not. You were probably the one who was raiding my party. My town, I mean. I'm glad my place is safe, but... Lord Ikram, today your days are numbered. Or I mean, today your time is up.
Ha! Look at that red
Surrender or die.
Captain. This one likes his wine and food far more than Bano, I guess. And he probably has the gout. He also appears to have head lice.
That's funny. One of my allies, one of my companions was talking, giving him trash talk. He looks like he likes his wine and probably has gout and head lice. He enjoys his rich foods too much. That's a lot of arrows. That's a whole lot of arrows. Alright, come my friends. Let us flank the enemy. Actually, maybe we should come from the high ground. About face. Assassins. Okay, the enemy cavalry is charging. Okay, counterattack the enemy cavalry. Okay, that wasn't the best... Actually, that wasn't the best tactics I had right there, but, I feel like we kind of have the advantage still. I mean, we have the advantage in numbers, but... Yeah, I'm gonna hit the archers. I'm gonna hit you archers so you don't kill my friends. Get off of my friends! No arching for you! Yeah, those assassins have incredible attack power. Which, makes sense. But scary. Scary nonetheless. The assassins don't have good armor, but their attack power, they can take out with people with armor with relative ease. Take that, you bastard. What was that? A Dashar Noble Cavalry. Alright, yeah, we've overwhelmed their archers. We took a few losses. But my army's so huge that I can afford to take a few losses at this point. That's just gonna reduce our expenses, quite frankly. I can't really afford my army, so that's fine. Oh ho! Hello there. I see. I can't read your name there, but it certainly looks Russian, I gotta say. Hello there, my Russian friend. Good to see you. I'm glad to have... I like having international viewers, particularly because I've been playing a few Russian games recently, like the Vangers. So that's cool. And yeah, I can't say I've met a person from Russia that I didn't like so far. Anyways, as far as viewers are concerned. So, cool. I'll take everyone who has a horse. My people get new gear. We did not take Lord Ikram prisoner, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Ah, we can have 148 people now. Our maximum troops has increased because of our glory. I'm glad you enjoyed my comments there. All right, assembly. Hey there. Hey. Count Olaf Oakenshield. This guy used to be... Yeah, this is a Fyrdsvane dude. He used to be on the side of Fyrdsvane, but Fyrdsvane is no longer in the game. I was thinking of asking him to join me, but yeah, he probably doesn't like me so much right now. All right, well, I can rally friendly lords to my side, which I like to do. But I'll leave that guy for now. He only had 60 troops, so that's fine. All right, well, to the Dashar Principality as we go. Oh, what's that? That was an interesting conflict. Ah, he lost to the Knight Adventurers. My friend, Lord Faramund, how do you fare? May I suggest a course of action? Follow me, my friend. Come this way. Oh, you're from Ukraine. Okay. My apologies. Hey there, European peasants. Good to see you as well. I gotta say, yeah, the writing looks similar, so I you know, I couldn't tell, but that's fair enough. I've learned something. I can say that much. That's why I'm glad to have international viewers. I definitely learn to be a bit more aware. Can you show us your armor? Sure. I've got thick veteran horned helm. I've got old Pendorian plate armor. I've got reinforced steel greaves and reinforced black mittens. Nothing lordly at this point, but it's pretty good. 59, 69, 69, sexy number. That's a sexy body. That's a sexy body armor. And a 57 leg. So, I'm pretty happy with my armor, I would say. I mean, it's nothing lordly. Like the incredible numbers you can get if you've got a ton of cash, but it's probably the best armor I've ever had in this game, so I'm pretty happy about it. Sure, I will come shortly, as in whenever I come around. I like the name European Peasant, I must say. That's a pretty good name for a account, or just in general. Just the whole peasant thing. Return to Vezin with all haste. Sure, I will return shortly, as in whenever I get there. As I said before. Ooh, look at you. Heretics sacrifice kidnappers, 2 invokers, 7 Magnus, 10 worshippers, a peasant woman, 21 brigands. I think I can take you guys. Yeah, they're running away from me. I can take you guys. It's gonna be a hard fight, but I can take them. Let's do this.
Come quietly in your death.
Your evil you will oppress the people no more with your evil, heretics. All right, we gotta be a bit more careful about this. You're very welcome there, my friend, medieval peasant. The lands need peasants like you. Without them, lords cannot live the lives they wish to live, and that sort of thing. And just yeah, it's a very humble name indeed. You clearly have much humility, much in the way of humility. The virtue of humility is not unknown to you, my friend. And humility is often underrated. Alright. Tear them apart! Take out an archer. Take out... I'm attracting some of their cavalry, that's good. Yeah, we're we're overrunning them. Look at all that beautiful blue text. Haha. My forearm, or pole arms, I mean forearms. My forearms is 400? My pole arms is 400. I said, for some reason I was saying the 4. Wow, we just overran them. The quality of my troops is really, really showing itself today. Although, we did take 1 loss there. That's pretty good considering. The Red Brotherhood is extra red now. Red isn't dead and bloody. That was a pretty good hit, right to the face. Oh, that's an enemy right there. Whoops. I didn't realize that was an enemy. Alright, let's go, sword. Oh-ho! Whoa, reinforcements just arrived. That's kind of awkward. I can't see because of a tree. Thank you. Okay, so much for them. I didn't realize to the extent which I outclassed my enemy here. That was brilliant. Is that it? Where's our last? Ah, there's one over there. And one in the center of this giant mass of troops. Yay! Hooray for freedom! Freedom! Okay. 12 renown. A feared famed lady in waiting. Well, wait no longer. Join us. Dawn Wyvern? Dawn Wyvern. Join us, Dawn Wyvern. Okay. Go Nasarleon? I don't know what you mean. But, we'll probably be fighting Sarleon soon. Because they are red like England. And they want to take our freedom. But I don't think I'll be joining them. I couldn't join them. Well, maybe. I mean, I did choose a storyline where my father was from Sarleon, it said. So maybe there is a bit of a backstory there. What should I do with you? You can... Let's see. Yeah, accept your gratitude. You are free. You have freedom. Take your freedom and go. My relation with Lady Elian has increased from 5 to 10. Cool. Okay. Should I meet that lady? She will be quite pleased with me. Alright, so I'm... Sir Roland! You want to leave? No, why? Is the food... Is there not good enough food for you? Perhaps the sausages weren't tasty enough? We can get better food. When you put it like that, I suppose I can stay a little longer to see if the food improves. Okay, yes, we'll have a great feast in your honor, my friend. How's the food situation? I mean, it's pretty good, actually, but we ran out of cheese. Oh, okay, it's the cheese rebellion. Well, we're out of cheese. Okay, well, we'll get cheese. We'll get cheese. Don't worry. We'll get you some cheese, maybe even some butter to go along with that. Or mustard. there was a Dungeons and Dragons book where what was it? Elminster was eating cheese with mustard. Which didn't sound like the worst combination in the world. I'm not used to putting mustard on my cheese, but that's not... I mean, it goes cheese and mustard on in a sandwich, yes. They say the heretic writings are interesting to orders, but I don't know when or where to give it to them. I've ran into people from various orders. Is it really that interesting? And also I've got two manuals of herbal remedies, which I don't think that's extra. I don't think having 2 of these books is helping anyone, but I bought a second one just to test it out. I was curious. I did it for science, and I don't think it helps. But it would have been cool if it did. Would have been cool, but it's not. No one can upgrade. No one can upgrade after that fight. No one can upgrade. Okay, we'll have a little rest. Get our health back. Actually, we're all feeling pretty good. Okay, come with me, my friend. Let's see if we can take a city. That'd be kind of cool. This is a pretty big one, though. Torba. I don't think yeah, that has 600 people in it. Not going to take that one. Maybe we can take one of the smaller castles. I've got a friend with me with an extra 62 troops. Castle sieges are kind of fun, although my current army isn't really... Oh, Count Ivanis sends word that he wishes to start a military campaign. Okay, I will come. I have more than 32 troops. Well, I mean, I was already in the middle of a military campaign of my own, but might as well join something... Might as well join a loftier goal. You lost? Oh. Highcliffe Castle. The shrine in Highcliffe Castle has been repaired. Okay, I was like, why? Why must I pay 600? Because of a shrine. That's fine. Oh, hey, Lord Ikram. You seem to be a repeat customer in this scenario. Would you like to fight with me again? I think I can get you. I think I'm gonna get you. Nope. Yes. Be brief. Alright, very brief. Surrender or die. Poor Lord Ikram. Oh, we're fighting him again and again and again. Eventually we're gonna capture this guy. Alright, I think one of my people just leveled up, so I'll do that in a second. Was it Sir Rain? That's right, Sir Rain. The guy who's named after one of the castles... Was it the capital of my... No, that's Ravenstern was the capital. But the person who is named after one of the capital cities of my empire. So, that's good. Alright, flank around. Flank around and get the high ground. To me, my friends, to me. We have the high ground, Anakin. You cannot win. Alright, good enough. Oops, I hit a tree. Engage! Cut them down, charge! Looks like they've released their cavalry. Ooh, don't you do it. Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight with me? Do you wish to do battle, knaves? You have not the honor to fight me man to man. Okay, if you do not wish to lower your shield, I will stab your horse. I am not above stabbing a horse. Or you can just go fight my friend. Do not ignore me. Ow. Ow, I think that guy dealt a lot of damage. What are you? Oh, your horse got taken out. Probably because I stabbed it earlier. Is that an assassin? They're freaking tough, whatever they are. I don't think that's an assassin. I think they're more lightly armored. That was a Wind Rider. Okay, that makes sense. Whatever he was, I knew he was good. Ah. Fair enough. Fair enough, Extreme Enigma. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Yeah, well, speaking of Ukraine, it's like whenever I hear... I mean, it makes sense that the written language looks kind of similar too, but whenever I hear Ukrainian, the Ukrainian dialect, it does sound kind of similar to Russian, but there are a few distinct differences. Ukrainian kind of sounds stronger, actually. It has kind of a stronger sound to it. Whoa. I was clicking through that way too fast.
Behind when your enemy's off guard.
Let's see if you can fight like a man, not a viper under a rock.
Who cares what method you use to kill if you come out ahead of the game in the end?
You know, Lethaldrian makes a good point there. It's like fighting man to man from directly from the front. I mean, they say that's the honorable way to fight, but then again, I was reading Sun Tzu's The Art of War, and Sun Tzu says the general who fights against bared blades is a bad general. So, I mean, really, if you can defeat the enemy without the enemy knowing you're there, that's generally the smarter way to go. Ah, Good night, my friend. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to have you Ukrainian viewer now. Thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate that. And good night, my friend. Rest well. And, yeah, and everything else. So, thank you. I hope to see you again. Alright, so... yeah. That's given me... whenever I get viewers from a particular country, it encourages me to learn more about that country. Like, I've had some Polish viewers, so I've learned a good amount about Poland. And, yeah, so now this is a reason for me to get better educated about Ukraine, because, well, it'll give me something to talk about. So, yeah. I'm really happy about that. And always happy, and in general, I'm happy to get new subscribers in general, but I value having an international audience even more because it's intellectually stimulating, and I like languages a lot, so... anyways. Oh, right. Count of Honest. Count of Honest. I was getting sidetracked. Yeah, I think it's fun to learn little bits of every language. It's interesting because when you learn more about various languages, you find that languages have words in common. So each language you learn makes it easier to learn more languages. They kind of build on each other. And of course, languages build upon themselves, so it's really interesting to me, and also I feel like it's a good mental exercise. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit sharper mentally after I've practiced learning a language a bit. It's like, I don't know, it's a good way to exercise your mind in general. So, yeah, that's cool. And my favorite way to learn new languages, is to basically watch interesting films and movies and shows that are from a particular culture, or video games, or animes, or, you know, the best pieces of media. So, yeah, I'll have to check some Ukrainian, check out whatever media, what shows are the best shows in Ukraine, and give that a watch. Wow! We're getting 9,000 from Highcliffe Castle? Well, that's some high rent from Highcliffe Castle. I didn't know there was so much money up there. Okay, well, cool. I might actually made a profit. We made more than 14,000 dinars, you say? Frickin' sweet! I can sustain my army. I don't have to be so breakneck about my pace when going around. I'm in a really good situation. Okay, so where's Count Ivanis, I ask you? It looks like the Dashar principalities have grown outside their lands a bit. Yeah. They've taken... Whoa! I was looking at the map and I found the enemies... I found the Dashar principalities warband, their whole warband. I'm not ready to take on the entire warband, but I think I can take you. If you want to fight man to man... I think you're trying to fight me because you have so many friends, but, You want to fight? You want to fight, Kalendar Khan? Alright, sure. We will fight you to the end. Your name reminds me of a colander. Your name reminds me of a device that strains the water from whatever you want to put in it. Oh, you sound like a water straining device for food. And that is what I shall think of when I destroy you, Calendar Khan. Alright. Let's just get on the other side of this hill. Alright, they're cresting the top of the hill. Then we're gonna kind of go around here. They have a lot of archers, so this'll work. Ow, 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 ow. That's a lot of range attacks. Charge, my men, charge. Engage them. Ow! Nice move on that spearman there. That guy wasn't paying attention. Oh ho! Take that, you brigand. Alright, well that wasn't the smoothest assault. We did have We did take a few casualties because I was fighting uphill there, but we managed to avoid a lot of their range attacks, which I think is advantageous. Oh, nice block there. Alright, prepare yourselves. I just ran over that guy. Course charge for 45 damage on that poor peasant. Oh. I almost feel bad about that one. Wow, these guys are actually tougher than I thought. We're taking more casualties than I expected. Maybe my tactics were a bit suspect. Either my tactics were not optimal, or the quality of their troops is better than I thought. Ah. Education. You're from Norway, and today is the National Day of Norway. We celebrate our constitution, and and you celebrated by laying in bed like a lazy idiot. Otherwise, Norway is a boring place with boring people, except for Vikings and ancient pagan traditions. Well, that's cool. I recently watched a Michael Moore film about the prison system in Norway. And it seems like, other than that, I mean, we in America could learn a lot from the prison system in Norway, I feel. Because our prison system seems to be out to get revenge. Whereas the Norwegian prison system, from what I understand, is a bit more about... It has a much better success rate in rehabilitating people, rehabilitating criminals, whereas our prison system is more about getting revenge on people who do wrong things, and not as much about rehabilitating people, which is a big fat waste, quite frankly, if you ask me. You yield. Okay. Farewell. Very well, Kalendar Khan. You remind me of a thing that you used to strain things, so you have fought well. You're free to go, my friend. And I have gained honor. So, that's one thing I learned about Norway. But, so that's cool, though. That's cool. That today is the National Day. And the Constitution was made, in 1814. Which is, yeah, quite a long time ago, from my perspective. That's pretty good. Although not incredibly long ago when you think about the history of Europe and everything, but from an American perspective, that's a good amount of time. Yeah, I have to say, besides like Donald Trump, our prison system is got to be one of the things that makes me the most sad about America. Is just our prison system is out of control because we've got private prisons who are just doing things for a profit, and yeah, that's rather unfortunate. The private prisons they're a problem, and we need to do something about that. But yeah. Yeah, so... Wow, Count Arnoldus has 600 troops? That's a lot of people. That's a big party. But yeah, hopefully we can reform our prison system, because I would really love to see America reform its prison system. That would make me very happy. Because I don't think revenge is what prison's about. And I don't think profits is what prison's about either. But right now, that's what our prison system is about, is revenge and profits, not rehabilitation. And cruel and unusual punishment. We say that cruel and unusual punishment's not a thing, but it certainly is. I would call our prison system cruel and unusual. But I mean, it's become kind of usual, but it's not the kind of normal you want to have. But anyways, that is what it is. Ah, yes. Yeah. I mean, there are certain countries that do have worse prison systems, that's for sure. I've heard some problems with China as well. And so that makes sense. Russia, China, certainly North Korea has a lot of work to do with their prison system too. but it doesn't make me feel much better that we might not be the bottom, but we're pretty close to having the worst prison system. I'm not sure. So yeah, not much of a consoling thought, but at least we're not the worst. We are ready to join you. But yeah, private prisons, they just incentivize the wrong thing. So yeah. But anyways, that's kind of a somber topic to get on. But you know, it's interesting, but it is of interest. So there it is. All right, so we're sieging this castle, Harengoth Castle. I will camp here and wait until the siege commences. Ah, you wish to speak to me again, Lord Amanus? Well, too late. The castle siege is underway. Okay, so they've got 200 people. We've got a lot more than that. I will join the... Wait, hang on. I gotta remember, I keep forgetting to bring my siege crossbow. Yes. Should I take that? Yeah, instead of the spear. Siege crossbow and a large bag of bolts. Okay. We gotta bring the siege crossbow. When you do a siege, you gotta bring your siege crossbow. I will join the next assault, for I have my crossbow. And I am ready. I am ready. Ah, we got a siege tower. Nifty. Holy crap! Oh, that was an assassin! Assassin! Damn! Damn! I looked away for 1 second. I should have kept my shield up. I was about to command my men. I was like, men, let's charge! Let us take them! Oh, ow. 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 Okay. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Okay, so I've got half my health this time, since my medics healed me, but... Assassins! God, they have a high attack power. I think the assassins have the highest attack power in the game. I'm not sure. Norway, some prison cells are like a hotel. They have showers, bathrooms, kitchens, a bedroom and a single cell, so there's no reason to leave your cell if you are stuck there for a long time. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard, is that it's much more pleasant than our prison system, because it's more about rehabilitation. And even like video games, like that they provide even video games to the prisoners, which to me, video games is a big deal. If I was in prison but I had video games, you know, I'd be a lot happier about my situation. Because, well, honestly, I spend a lot of my time in a pretty small room playing video games anyway, so that wouldn't be too huge of a difference for my life. But being able to go out and socialize with people would be there'd be a hamper on. I'd miss socializing with people, but like I said, I don't do enough of that anyway, so maybe actually, that comparison kind of makes me feel sad about my life. Are you living like a Norwegian prisoner? No, clearly my life's much better than that. But maybe I need to get out more. My point is, maybe I need to get out more. Yeah, probably. But when you're isolated from other people in society, you're being mentally punished. Hotel prisons are very bad, though. Are very bad, though they have high living standards. Yeah, you don't want to. Prison is still a punishment. I don't want to make light of that. That's for sure. Even comparing it to my own life, I have freedom. That's what I have. And freedom is not. It's freedom. Damn it! I shot the guy who shot me. It was a double KO. It was an exchange. I got him. He got me. Oh, damn it. We shot each other. That guy was looking. It's like, I see you. It's like, I see you. we shot each other. Dang it. But yeah. I have freedom. And freedom is valued. Freedom is highly valued. So, regardless of whatever other parts of my living situation are. Jeez, we're getting destroyed. Those enemy archers are just wrecking us. Alright, well, it's more fun to be part of the combats than to observe it, so... do I have a favorite horror movie? I would say probably the Evil Dead series is probably my favorite horror series, just because it has a bit of comedy in it. But then again, I guess The Evil Dead or Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness isn't necessarily a horror film then, I guess, because it's kind of more comedy. But yeah, I did like the Evil Dead series. If you haven't seen the Evil Dead series, Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is my favorite because it strikes a perfect balance between comedy and horror. Like, there still is horror, but there is comedy too. So Evil Dead 2, then Army of Darkness, then Evil Dead 1. Evil Dead 1, that's the thing, Evil Dead 1 actually took itself seriously. It had no element of humor, it was just all horror. And then Evil Dead 2 had this, they started experimenting, it's like, well, it's a little bit funny, just a little bit. And then Army of Darkness was just like all comedy and no horror. Which, to me, you know, I mean, it was funnier, but it didn't have that tongue-in-cheek nature that made the first one so interesting. So I'm going to camp out just a little bit and get my health back so I can join the next assault. Alright, how am I feeling? 34%? Maybe just wait a little bit longer. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I'd watch Evil Dead 2. And then Army of Darkness. You don't have to watch Evil Dead 1 to enjoy Evil Dead 2, because Evil Dead 2 is just, it's just crazy. So, yeah, Evil Dead 2. I kind of like the Jason series. I mean, they're classic, you know. Jason Voorhees with his machete. But Friday the 13th, that's pretty common. What else? What about a more but is there one that's more obscure? A more obscure horror film? Let's see. Gotta keep your shield up. A more obscure one. I haven't, you know, it's been a while since I've watched a good horror movie, quite frankly. That's a good question. I'd have to think about that more, because it's been a while. But Evil Dead 2, I'd say hands down Evil Dead 2 is the way to go. For me, probably. There's some other good ones. Right, there was another good horror film. I can't remember the name of it. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a British one. It was a British one that was kind of interesting. That I thought was kind of cool. But I can't remember the name of it. But I like my horrors with this, my horror film with just a little bit of comedy in it, because I'm a huge comedy fan. That looks awkward. You're just floating away. I gotta keep my shield up. You were standing on the siege ladder. He's flying! A witch! A witch! Burn the witch! Okay. Alright, you're not gonna get me that easy this time. You guys. Alright, I'm gonna get behind my shield wall. Oh, you guys are following me. Yeah, follow me. Alright, hold this position, my friends. Alright, get behind my shield wall. I'm behind my shield friend. Now I think I can shoot without getting shot. I have not had good luck with the siege so far. They've got damn good archers. Aha! Gotcha! Headshots! Nice! I got a headshot? I got a headshot. I mean, I guess there wasn't much else of him exposed, but still, that's impressive. I'm still impressed. Alright, yes, charge! Charge, my men! Let us take the castle. Ah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, that was a good one. And The Exorcist. And Halloween, yeah. Yeah, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a really good one. You know, the later Texas Massacres, you know, they kind of got more corporate and less, they had less hearts. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. I did some damage, but I want to use my crossbow a bit more. Okay, don't make me fall off the ramp. Don't make me fall off the ramp. But yeah, the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like where the guy takes like, oh, ow, oh no, I almost fell to my death. I was trying to fall onto that bit, but I missed. I was like, maybe I can get on that angled bit and not take a bunch of falling damage. I have like 1 hit point. Wait, how much health? I've got 25 out of 71? That's not right. I've got like no health. I got like 1 health left. But yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like that first one where the guy puts that woman on that hook, the meat hook, taking somebody and putting them on a meat hook. That was pretty hardcore. That was like a scene that kind of makes your toes curl up and it makes you clench. Just putting someone on a meat hook, that was intense. And also the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, in the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you got this guy at the beginning of the film who's talking about how he worked in the slaughterhouse. And he talked about how he got replaced by one of those machines where he's like, I used to work in the slaughterhouse, and I used to hit cows on the head with a sledgehammer. But then they replaced me with this machine that just is a pneumatic thing that just shoots them, it pokes them in the head and they just die. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And he just starts going crazy, saying ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It's so quick, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And then he just goes crazy and, like, cuts one of the guys in the... Because they pick up a hitchhiker, and the hitchhiker's all crazy, and he says, I used to work in the slaughterhouse, and he wishes he could still work in the slaughterhouse. And he's pissed off that he lost his job. And really, I think that scene is what inspired the movie No Country for Old Men, if you've seen that one. Where the murderer in No Country for Old Men uses that slaughterhouse device that just goes right in the head of the person. He uses that slaughterhouse device as a murder weapon, which I think kind of comes full circle. I swear the inspiration for No Country of Old Men, the murder weapon, came from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Or I wouldn't be surprised if it did, which I think is really cool. It's like, yeah, that slaughterhouse weapon would be a great murder weapon. Yeah, we win! All right, hooray! The castle is ours. You are victorious. I didn't help too much. I mostly got the crap kicked out of me when I did that, but fair enough. But yeah, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's a really good one. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre is pretty good, too. I gotta say, I kind of forget the details of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, too, but I remember that one being pretty good. But then, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, or the reboot, they started getting the quality started dropping a little bit there, because Hollywood got involved, and that's kind of... They have a tendency to ruin things. It's like, this is a perfectly good movie, but yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like horror a lot too. It's like I said, comedy is probably my favorite genre, but horror is a close second because it's so thrilling. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you remember that scene right from the beginning when they pick up that hitchhiker. But a lot of people don't make that connection between No Country for Old Men and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I thought that was really cool. So, because I'm pretty sure that's where the inspiration came from. So, I don't know that for sure though, but I would be really surprised if it wasn't. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, because that was an amazing scene, and the meat hook, like I said. So those two scenes, that hitchhiker, oh yeah, and the old man, right? There's that scene in Texas Chainsaw Massacre where the girl is like, she finds that house of like those hillbillies, and it turns out they're with the Chainsaw Massacre, and they capture her, and then they let the old man, the really, really old man, they tell him to kill her. It's like, hit her. And he's trying to hit her with a hammer, but he's like so old and decrepit, he can't even properly hit her. And it's like, it's so, that scene, there's so many messed up scenes. It's just so messed up. It's so cool. And, yeah, that scene, those three scenes are probably my favorite scenes from the movie. The old man scene, just because it's so messed up. You're just sitting there like, when's this gonna end? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I would recommend No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men is more of a murder mystery kind of... Well, no, it's kind of more of like a crime film, I guess, more than a horror film. But it's really cool. It's a really cool one, because the murderer in No Country for Old Men is just so intense. So yeah, I definitely recommend that movie. Just because he's so cold. It's such a cold killer. Oh, we're at peace? No, don't make peace. We want war. We want war for freedom. Who will I liberate? Are we at war with anyone? No. We're not at war with anyone. Peace is boring. We can't have peace. There cannot be peace when people do not have their freedom. I guess I'll have to fight, demon worshippers. But yeah. Yeah, that old man scene. It's like, when they cut her finger and they have the old man, like, suck the blood out of her finger. And then, like, he's hitting her on the head and all that stuff. Man, that scene and the hook scene, those made me cringe, like, so hard. But, like, in a good way, you know? And so that's really cool. That's really cool talking about that again. It's like, that's something I haven't talked about with people for a while, so it's fun for me to talk about. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up. That was fun. That was fun to talk about, quite frankly. So I appreciate that, European peasants. Yeah. Good movie. Really good movie. I can't remember a lot of details about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I think I watched it, but I can't remember a lot about it. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, that's like legendary in my book. It's just amazing. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so now what? Right, I wanted to look over my new holdings. Particularly Highcliffe Castle needs some fortifying. Some wardens. Oh yeah, Sir Rain. Sir Rain. An upgrade for you is... To not upgrade you would be insane, Sir Rain. Alright. Right, supplies. Somebody was about to desert me if I didn't have supplies. We have a monk and a brigand here. Well, I mean, you need a monk. Oh, I've got a lot of prisoners here, too. Let's sell these prisoners. Got a lot of Highlanders. That's good. Young nobles. That lance looks nice, but it's blunt. Take off my siege crossbow. Have I ever played with a Ouija board? Once. Once when I was rather young, I did play with a Ouija board. And it was with my babysitter at the time. I totally think my babysitter was trying my babysitter was totally trying to influence it so that I thought it was real, but no, I don't believe in ghosts and demons. My mother does, and that makes for some interesting conversations, but no. Sadly, or kind of sadly, I don't know. I think the idea is fun. I think the idea of ghosts and demons is sure fun, but don't believe in the ghosts. But my mother absolutely does, which makes for some interesting conversations, I must say. And you know, I'm willing to play along with the idea. I'm certainly willing to be open-minded to the idea, but you know, not a lot of hard evidence to back up that sort of thing, I would say. I think the concept of ectoplasm is hilarious, though. It's like, we found this green... We found some goo. Well, I'm pretty sure... That's gotta be from a ghost. Or it could be slime mold. Nah, this slime mold... It is slime mold, but it's slime mold from a ghost. I'm sure of it. We're sure of it. I don't know, but if people believe in ghosts, you know, that's okay. I'm okay with that idea. I mean, because obviously I still respect my own... If I didn't respect people that believed in ghosts, I wouldn't respect my own mother, and that's... You gotta respect your parents. So, yeah. I guess that's where I stand. And demons... Demons, it'd be fun. It'd be fun, because that would give humanity a common enemy to unite against. But again, I don't think there's demons out there, hopefully. But if there is, well, that'd give us something to fight against, I suppose. Like bandits. You bandits are a bunch of demons. They're possessed by demons. But yeah. So yeah, it's like when I played with a Ouija board when I was a kid. It was like, you know, it's like it did say some interesting things, but it was, I'm pretty sure that was being influenced by my babysitter and her friend. They were both trying to play. It seemed like they were kind of playing a joke on us, which, I mean, that's okay. But yeah, I didn't quite buy it. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they're just very elusive. If they're incredibly elusive, I'm not gonna, you know, I can't say. I'm not one who says for sure that. I'm not gonna completely discount the possibility of demons or ghosts, but it goes in the category of rather unlikely. Like I still, you know, I want to believe in aliens. There's a part of me that wants to believe in aliens, or the possibility that aliens have shown up already, and we just don't know about them. But it's like, it's that part of my brain that it's like, oh yeah, you just asked about aliens and UFOs. That's funny. I went to that. I went there without you before I read that chat. That is a natural thing to go to. Like, there's a part of my brain that wants to think that, but it's like the logical part of my brain says it's like 99.5% unlikely. But there's that 0.5% of my brain that says maybe it's true. Maybe it could be, but I'm on like I'm more on the side that I think it's probably not the case. But I can't. How can I say for sure? How can anyone say for sure? You know, without knowing everything. You know, I'm not an omnipotent person, an omnipotent being. I don't know. It's like, if aliens are so smart, they could show up and leave without anyone knowing, right? If they wanted to. I mean, if they're smarter than us. So, it seems highly unlikely, but possible. It's possible. But I'm of the camp that I believe that aliens are out there. I do. I believe that aliens are out there in the universe, and we just haven't discovered them yet. But I don't think they've actually come to Earth. I don't think they built the pyramids or Easter Island. Again, that's another one that my mother believes in a lot, is aliens. She totally believes in aliens, and that's fine. She believes in, like, ley lines and all that stuff, and the pyramids, and a lot of the stuff the History Channel. My mother has watched too much of the History Channel, and the History Channel here in America totally believes, or has made an industry of believing in aliens. So, but she doesn't believe in Bigfoots or like contrails. However, my uncle does believe in the whole contrails thing, where like the government's seeding, putting chemicals in the air for some reason. So I mean, I certainly have members of my family who I talk to about these things, who are on the other side of the debate. But yeah, I can't say that I truly am a true, firm believer in these things, but I'm not so pig-headed or strong-minded, strong-willed that I would say no. I'm open to the possibility, but every time I look at the whole thing, it's like, the evidence isn't quite strong enough. My mother sounds pretty cool. I mean, she is a pretty cool person. She was in a rock and roll band for a long time, which is pretty cool. So yeah, my mother was in a band called Radio Iodine, and they toured America for quite a while, and eventually the band broke up. They weren't the most hugely successful band, but check out Radio Iodine, and you'll see my mother in the background, or as a backup singer for that band, which I thought was pretty cool. Eventually, she got kicked out of the band because she brought a friend backstage to a particular amphitheater, and that friend did an act of vandalism that she then had to take the fall for. So she eventually got kicked out of the band because of a vandalistic friend, which is a shame. that she trusted the wrong people, but she was a very popular woman. After my mother and father got divorced, she joined a rock and roll band and toured the country, which was really interesting. The people in the school my fellow classmates kind of made a big deal about that, and I thought it was pretty cool too. And I got to go backstage at a few events. I met a lot of people in the music industry during that time. Like, what was it? I forget what they're called. There was this band that sung this song, "The Roof Is on Fire." The Bloodhound Gang, I think they were called. Anyways, I partied with those guys a bit, and I had a bunch of alcohol get spilled on me when they were horsing around, and they were really apologetic. "Oh, sorry, kid." And I was like, "That's okay. I know you're just horsing around." It's like they were attacking each other, pouring alcohol at each other because they were horsing around, and I was like, I got caught in the crossfire. And so I was just like a kid that was like, what was I, like 12 at the time? But I ended up leaving that concert like stinking of alcohol, because even though I didn't drink any, but it's like it just got spilled on me, and it was kind of funny. So yeah, my mother is certainly a very interesting person. I have to say that much. She is very cool. Yeah, I like rock and roll. Most honestly, I don't spend a lot of time listening to a lot of music, but so typically, I guess my favorite kind of music would be video game music, because I play a lot of video games, and in that sense, I guess techno music does appeal a lot to me, because it's the techno music that kind of sounds like video game music. Like, not all techno music, but certain techno songs that have a good beat. Really, I have a very eclectic view on music, so there are songs of every single genre that I like, as long as they're good. So I can't say there's a particular genre I like or dislike, but honestly, there is a lot of techno songs I like. Like, I like the Devo, and I did like the what are they called? The Kraftwerk. I liked Kraftwerk as well, for a lot of those beat boop kind of technical songs, but metal is good too. I like the Metallica and that sort of thing. I generally, if it's a good song, I can get down with it. So good music, I like good music. That's kind of an easy answer, or pat answer, but yeah, I don't know. Video game songs, techno songs aren't too bad. Certain ones. I mean, there's a lot of techno songs that are too repetitive. Like, there's a lot of bad techno music too, so I'm not going to say I like all techno music, but yeah, there's some techno I like. Certainly. But anyways, did I recruit troops? Yeah, recruited troops. Right, Vezin wanted. I'm certainly going down memory lane here, which is kind of fun. But yes, rock music is great. Rock music, it's fun to rock out to a good rock and roll song. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But yeah, in general, if most people think a song's really good, I have a tendency to enjoy songs that people consider to be really good songs. So yeah. If it's a good song, I tend to like it. I know that's a very vague answer once again, but it tends to be true. Like, there are Chinese songs that I like, or various other weird songs, cultural songs, this or that. If it's got a good beat to it, I can enjoy it. Or relaxing songs. Like, there are intense songs, or relaxing songs, or I don't know. Yeah, I kind of go across the gambit as far as songs are concerned. Like, I even enjoy Tuvan throat singing. I can't do it, but it's so weird, Tuvan throat singing. So Yeah. I don't know how well that answers your question, but rock and roll, how could I not like rock and roll? Rock and roll's great. And, I guess speaking of my family members who, like to rock out, my uncle, was in a band called Dirty Deal, and another one called the Mighty Chihuahuas, and, he's just a great guitar player who's playing guitar even to this day, but he just does more of a solo gig now. But he's a really good rock and roller, I would say. So, yeah, I certainly have a fair amount of musical background in my family, I would say. But yeah, since I play video games so much, usually it's more of usually it's sort of the music that sounds a bit more like video games that is the stuff I guess I tend to seek out, most likely. And composers, yeah. Composers of various video game songs, like some Japanese composers or this or that. And I do like J-pop a lot, too. There's some, I mean, not like the really poppy stuff, but certain Japanese songs. Like J-pop makes it sound like I like to watch idols, but not like the idols that dance around, but like there's a few Japanese rock bands, like the Analog Blowfish, or I'm forgetting some of the other names, like Orange Range, or this or that. The Oofles. I really like the Oofles. They're really cool. As far as, like, Japanese bands. Yeah, the Oofles are great. I really like the Oofles. Ah, cool. Nice. Keep it up, my friend. I've played the guitar some. I know, but alls I know, yeah, I'm really terrible on the guitar too. I just know like the few basic chords, like the C and the D, and I can make a bar chord now. So like the bar chord opens up a lot of new notes. So like the power bar, and like C and D and A and E, just like the basics. I can make some basic chords on the guitar, but as far as like carrying a tune, not quite so. But yeah, keep it up, my friend. That is a noble cause if there ever was one. To be a minstrel is a noble thing, my friend. Yes, you are advancing from a peasant, from a European peasant to a minstrel, which will be welcome in any of the high courts of the land. Soon you will be playing in the highest courts among the courtiers, or just in a really awesome rock band. And you will be making good money, as you have learned a truly good trade. You will bring yourself up in life. You will be able to enter a totally new social strata with that talent. Your ability on the lute will be great. I'm trying to bring it home. Trying to bring it back to the context of the game in a silly way. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to do here. Eventide Gilman? I have not ran across this troop type before. Alright, you, horseman, join us. Join us in our fight. The ranger can go. Warden can go. You're a footman, you can go back here. Anyone on foot? Actually, all this talk about my mother does remind me that I probably should give her a call again. It doesn't hurt. Being a good son always involves talking frequently to your mother. Because she told me, naturally, when I talked to her over Mother's Day, which we recently... I mean, I guess they celebrate that over there too, but we recently celebrated Mother's Day, and, I made sure to talk to her on the phone then. But of course, she told me, you need to call more often. You don't call more often. We should talk. I was like, okay, let's talk. Yes, soon you will reach level 3 and choose the Bard class. The king will be satisfied with the songs about his noble deeds. Indeed, there will be much celebrations and revelry. There will be much revelry and feasting and that sort of thing. Yes, indeed. Huzzah! Huzzah, I say. Or hurrah. Yes. Indeed he will. An urgent message. Return to Javik Sholm in due haste. Alright, fine. With due haste I return to Javik Sholm. Must I? Can't I just write you a letter? Can't you tell me what's going on in a letter, and I'll just send you another letter back? Ooh, what's this? The Melatine scouting force is gonna go down? Ooh, you're going down, you bastards. Yes, come with me. King, my king! My king! Follow me. We will take these, my liege. Let us fight the Melatine force together. Yes. Or the Duke. Okay, so then since this fight's started, I wanna, come together, my friends. To me, my friends. Okay, good. I will help the Duke. We're gonna take down the Melatine scouting force. You Melatine, you mercenaries. You will trouble us no more, you Melatine mercenaries. Have you no honor? Have you no valor? Selling a bunch of sell swords. We will not have our honor and lands besmirched by a bunch of sell swords. You will trouble our lands no more. We are no longer at war. Why do you still darken our door? Mercenaries. What side are they with? I thought these guys were mercenaries, but we're not at war, so I'm a little bit confused about this, but hey, you're gonna go down. Alright, cross the river. Oh wait. Oh, my allies are not... Okay, I've made the mistake of charging in without my allies. Okay, come on, my allies. To me, my friends! Rally! Oh man, my troops are getting slaughtered. Oh, ow! You just point blank shot me! That's okay, most of my friends are being knocked unconscious, but it seems like we're taking the brunt. The glory! The glory will be ours, for we are first in combat. That's all. Yes, the first in battle is the first to have the most glory. And the glory will be ours. The lion's share of the glory. Dang. I just got my men killed. To me, my friends, follow me. To me. Disengage. Oh man, ooh. Okay. To me, my brothers, rally. Nailed him. Ooh. Okay. My liege! My liege! My forces have been routed. I request your support in combat, my liege. Ow! Jeez! I took a javelin to the shoulder. Oh, right there in the collarbone. Ow! Do you have any tips on how to deal with jealousy? Not really, no. Jealousy. Yeah, sadly my experience in love is, well, I don't have a ton of experience in the whole love department, so I mean a little, but jealousy. What can I say about jealousy? Yeah, that's a tough one, I gotta say. I mean, I guess my opinion on jealousy is that a little bit of jealousy is okay, but too much jealousy is a bad thing. I mean, a tiny bit, because, you know, you want the person you love to want to be with you and value you. But too much jealousy is counterproductive. It can drive people away. So, I mean, it's like I've been in relationships where the person I was with was annoyed that I had no jealousy. Like, if somebody flirted with the person I liked, I would just depend on them to prefer me over the other person that they're flirting with, or the person that's flirting with them, I mean. You know. And it's like, I mean, if I see someone being like negative, then I'll step in. But it's more of a protective thing. It's like, I'll be protective of the person I love, but I'm not going to be jealous if I don't think that the person who's trying to flirt with the person I love is, if they're not doing anything that's really really overtly wrong, I don't feel. It just seems like innocent, and it's an innocent misunderstanding, and then I make it clear that I'm with that person, and then they back off. That's different. But, yeah, someone who's... So I guess jealousy, it's like a little bit's okay, but too much is bad, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, that feel when your friend talks to your girl all the time, and she just ignores you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I mean, if the person you like just is going to choose someone else, then that's their loss, you know? I mean, you can't... I feel like if they don't actually value you, but then that's a problem between your girlfriend and you. That's not really the other person. But if the other person's, like, doing something too much, then that's a problem. So, I mean, I guess with jealousy, there's a happy middle ground, and I just got nailed. I got nailed, but we're gonna win this fight. We're gonna win this fight, but I think we're gonna win. We're not gonna win this fight. We lost this round. We lost this round, but okay, we're still gonna win the fights. But my tactics were very suspect there. Hey there, Sealtron 2. Good to hear you have 100 subscribers. I'm glad you're working on making a channel for yourself. I always appreciate people pursuing their dreams, and that's okay. Or I'm okay with you mentioning that. PewDiePie was here? I'm not sure if PewDiePie was here, but that'd be... I'm okay if he was. PewDiePie's a cool guy, so that'd be cool. unless are you PewDiePie? I mean, that'd be really, really cool. But I'm not... I'd be kind of surprised. I'd be surprised if he was here, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I just hope he enjoys it. If he is here, I hope he enjoys the show. Ow! Son of a... Okay, yeah, let's not go riding in the... Right, I'm making the same mistake twice. Let's not make this... Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Let's not make the same mistake twice. My liege, I am a fool! Please, please save me from my own... I need to work. I'm not used to having, like, the smaller amount of troops in battle. I gotta support my friendly troops. I can't think that I command all the troops on the field. I don't. I gotta work in tandem with my allies. Okay, my allies have engaged. Now I can engage. Yes, let us work with our friends. Let us work in tandem with our friends and support and lead fights our way to victory. I clearly... I'm not good at cooperating with my allies. I can tell. I need to learn to cooperate better. That's what I need to do. Oh, haha, you dare hurt my friends? Oh, nice shot. I didn't think you would squeeze that right through. Dang. I appreciate that. You'd love to listen to a podcast of me? I wouldn't mind doing a podcast. Yeah, I in general like intellectual... My friends, do not charge to your death. Pull back, my friends. Hold this position. We are not doing well today. This Melitine scouting force is very, very tough. Very tough indeed. Alright. Just work together with your friends. I need to use my shield better. So today is not the best day for my personal fighting, I gotta say. Or actually, yeah, we can pull back. And yeah, give me another chance. Okay, and they only have 68 troops. Ah, she's not your girlfriend, which is why you feel jealousy in the first place. Yeah. But, you just wonder if she loves him and not you. Yeah, you got some ideas. Yeah, I think the best way to handle that situation is to be honest. Honest about the way you feel without being too forceful. It's like you probably want to be honest and confess your feelings, but not in a way that's too forceful. Because if you're too forceful, it can push that person away. You know, you gotta find the right moment. Finesse is the key, yeah. But, so that's the thing. I'm sure you've been looking for the opportunity to to tell this girl the way you feel. And just yeah, you probably want to do it sooner than later. You probably want to do it sooner than later because time is of the essence, but timing is key. Finding the right moment. You know, probably a good moment when it's just you and her. When you're getting a good vibe, when she's in a good mood. Wait till she's in a good mood, when the environment's just right, and then tell her a good intimate moment, and tell her how you feel. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, that's just how it goes. But if you wait too long, then she might fall for someone else. And I've had that regret before, where the person I like fell in love with someone else, and then I told them how I feel afterwards, and it's like, well, if you just told me earlier, I would have chosen you. It's like, oh, that killed me. It killed me. It's like, you did like me, but I just wasn't fast enough, and now you're with someone else. Oh man. So, yeah, don't wind up like me in that regard. Make sure to confess your feelings, but you know, try to do it right. You'll get it. Sounds good. Sounds good, yeah. Yeah, tell her how you feel. But, you know, don't be too forceful about it. Just, yeah, do it just right. You gotta do it just right. Be a smooth operator. You gotta be cool. But I know you can do that. Yes, I totally am gonna play Bannerlord. I can't wait for that to come out. Yes. That's okay. Or that's cool, I gotta say. Sealtron. You're Negro. I'm okay with that. Or that's cool. That's totally cool with me. I like having people from different walks of life, so yeah. That's fair enough to say. I guess that's worth mentioning. I love having a diverse audience rather than just having a bunch of white Americans watching me. I like having an international audience, so that's cool. Yeah, right before school ends. Sounds good. Yeah, if you can find a good moment to talk to the person you like, that's personal, or yeah, just when the atmosphere is right. Only you can know when the atmosphere is right, but yeah, find the best moment you can choose and take it. Ah, that's okay. You would play Bannerlord, but your computer's too poor. That's all right. I'm sure you'll get a better computer eventually. Either that, or as time passes, you'll be able to play the game eventually as time passes, but you'll just need patience. Sure, we can totally chat, and I mean, the idea of partnering up, that'd be cool, or like doing a collaborative thing. I'd be okay with that. If you do gaming, sure. There's a couple games that I do with some other people already, like Don't Starve Together and WazHack. So if you're into either of those two games, I run a server of Don't Starve Together every Sunday, or no, Saturday, every Saturday at 10. So I mean, if you're into Don't Starve Together, we can totally play that game, or just any cooperative game that you know, is either free or easy to get. I'd be totally down for that, my friend Sealtron. Yeah, we're starting to get famous, right? Yeah, indeed. I think so. We're working on it. So I don't mind bringing up cool people with me as I ascend. You don't Don't Starve Together. That's okay. Well, if you get it, we can play it, but no pressure there. No pressure there. There's lots of free-to-play games. There's plenty of free-to-play cooperative games, like the Warframe, or PlanetSide 2, or, I don't know. Pick a game that you like that we can play together, and we'll get in touch. That sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and feel free to send me a private message or a comment or what have you when you find something you like that you think we would like to play. I mostly like to play cooperative games. I like cooperative games more than competitive versus games, but there are some PvP games that I can play. And yeah, you can always get it on sale. That's true. 7 Days to Die. No, I do not have that one. But I have several friends who are totally into that game, so I can get that. I might try to pick that up. Yeah, I could pick that game up. That game's not too expensive. And I've got friends who want me to play that, so that would be cool. Because again, now you're just one more friend who I can play that with. No, it's cool. I'll buy the game. I will buy the game. I will. I have the cash. I'm not sure, especially if it's on sale. But 7 Days to Die. Amadeus, my friend Amadeus 484 has that game, and he would love to play that with me. So, yeah. I'll get 7 Days to Die. CS:GO? No, I don't have CS:GO. Well, yeah. I mean, CS:GO is pretty cool, but that is one of those games that's like CS:GO at the competitive levels. You can get players who are a bit more toxic in nature. Like, so it's like CS:GO would be a game that I definitely would like to play with friends, because when you play it with random people, they can be a little bit mean, and I don't like games where people are mean to each other. So I mostly play for good vibes. But if I've got a group of good friends who are cool, I mean, CS:GO would be okay. But I like the idea of 7 Days to Die way better because it's cooperative, and that's much more my style. Like, I'm not totally adverse to PvP games, but when people get so competitive that they're not willing to be nice to each other, that's kind of a turnoff, you know? Like the League of Legends. All you want is Bannerlord. I totally am with you there. My Steam is the same name as my channel, Tiegon. Or, no, wait, no, it's Tiegon Berry. That's right, it's Tiegon Berry. But you can find me on Steam as Tiegon Berry. Or did I change it to Tiegon? Well, Tiegon Berry. It's the same name as my channel name, and you can see me there. My icon is an icon where I'm dressed as Dracula, because my icon's from Halloween. But, yeah. Yeah, I totally agree, European peasants. As long as you've got a team of friends who are cool, then it's a great time. But if you get on a team with some people that are like trollish in nature, it quickly becomes less fun. So, yeah, I'd be willing to play CS:GO if I had good friends, but that's not a game I own, so I'm not sure how cheap it is. But I mean, I wouldn't mind playing that game. It's a really cool game. Cool, I will accept that. I will accept your friend request at the end of the stream. That's okay. Well, you managed to spell shit that time, but I think I know what you mean. You can't spell. You can spell shit. You can't spell the other words. It's the other words you have a problem with. Oh, but I know what you mean. The spelling was never my strong point either. I never won the spelling bee in school. That was always someone else. And I actually still have a lot of trouble spelling to this day, but you know, you're learning. You get there eventually. As long as you try to improve yourself, you know, I'm not too worried. And as long as I can understand what you're saying, that's the main thing. In fact, one of the things I feel is it surprises me how many people, like, when you misspell something, how many people on the internet will try to insult you, like, haha, you're bad at spelling, you must be dumb. Nah, that's not true. You just might just be bad at spelling and are an intelligent person. What is your mod? Oh, this mod in the game. Prophesy of Pendor mod. That is the one, and it's really cool. Yeah, I was like, at first I was a little bit confused what you meant, like, I mean, I have some moderators for my stream, but no, you meant the game. Yeah. Yep, totally. It's an awesome mod. I love this mod. It just adds so much to the game. But yeah. As far as spelling's concerned, it's like, in the Elizabethan era, it's like people had all sorts of spellings for words, and, I don't know, people got by okay. So it's like, I don't understand why we, in our modern era, hold each other to higher standards than the people who invented the English language. They invented it, and they still could understand each other. I mean, there was a bunch of different spellings for words. It's like you could spell rain with R-A-Y-N-E, rain, and it still would read like rain. and people would understand you meant the word rain, but it wasn't R-A-I-N. It wasn't rain like that. It was different. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't understand why we, yeah, exactly. Like I said before, I don't understand why we hold each other to higher standards than the people who invented the language. They invented the language and they were okay with it. So I don't know. Just being mean to each other because of spelling, it seems like a rotten thing to do if you ask me, but maybe that's just my opinion because I was always terrible at spelling. But so I'm totally cool with people who are bad at spelling. That's the point. Your name is Gingers Equal Life. It's a joke because all my friends think I like gingers, but yeah, you're darn right. You're darn right about that. I have a weakness for redheads. I have a weakness for redheaded women more than blondes, more than any other hair color, I would say. And I do like brunettes too, a lot. I would say for me, redheaded, then probably brunettes, then maybe blondes or black hair. I don't know, blondes or black hair, that's about the same. It's all the same to me. I mean, because, honestly, I do have a bit of a thing against blondes because, in my experience, blonde women seem to be more commonly, it's not always the case, but they tend to be a little bit more stuck up because they know that everyone likes blondes. It's like, well, I don't want to be with a girl who's stuck up, that overvalues themselves. It's like, yeah. Yeah, unless they got an awesome personality. I mean, that's cool. But yeah, in America, it's like, blondes tend to be a bit overvalued. And it's like, well, I don't know. It's like, I kind of feel like I constantly, when I'm with a blonde, wait. Oh, can you show us your girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. I'm alone. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I'm sad and lonely. No, not sad, but I am a man who's alone. But I wish I had a girlfriend who was expositional like that. If my girlfriend was willing to show herself off, I'd be like, you go for it, girl. Give me, if I can take pictures, I will take. That's cool with me. I'd be willing to. If I had a hot girlfriend, I would totally be willing to show her off. Because I don't care if other people check her out as long as she's mine. But I've got a good personality and all that junk, yada yada. So, I'll probably get a girlfriend eventually, hopefully. Maybe. But, I guess it just hasn't been my priority recently. Plus I spend a lot of my time playing video games, which isn't too appealing to a lot of women. And I don't have a lot of money. And I feel like having very little money, a lot of women don't appreciate men who are poor. It's hard if you're kind of poor when you're an adult man of 32 years of age who, it's kind of hard for you to woo a woman when there are lawyers and doctors about on the same level. It's like, I could go with a doctor or a lawyer or this guy who can't afford a good date. Oh, better him than me. But, that hopefully my financial situation will change. But it's kind of sad to say that I feel like the economic situation is one of the biggest things holding me back from love, but I really feel it is. Anyways, that's what it is, though. I mean, women like a man who is dependable and can provide. I can't really be a provider. So that's, or either that or I marry a girl who's rich, and then she can provide for me. Oh, I mean, if I find a girl who's so rich that she doesn't care about money, that'd be nice. Yeah, it kind of sucks how people with money can just kind of buy love. I totally agree with you. I mean, you should focus on your feelings and about status and getting laid. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if I can find a girl who's okay with me and understands that I'm a guy who someday plans to make a lot of money, I do want to be a provider. I do want to get rich and stuff. Okay, that's fine. You don't necessarily need to tell me you're gonna watch a porn video, but I guess I appreciate the honesty. Fair enough. You gotta do what you gotta do, my friends. That's whenever somebody says I'm gonna go do this or that, it's the same response generally. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's not like I don't respect. It's not like I don't respect what you're doing. But that's fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So you'll have me on mute. Alright. That's the first time somebody's actually had the That's the first time somebody's been so incredibly honest. That's an incredibly honest thing to say, though, I gotta say. Very forthright. So honest, so straightforward, that you would tell me that I'm gonna watch a porno video now, but I'll be back. I like your videos. Yeah. Alright. As long as you don't tell me that you're actively, as long as you don't tell me that you're masturbating while you're watching me, because that would get a little bit awkward. that would be awkward. Oh dear. I mean, I guess you could, but I would start to feel a little awkward at that point. I mean, it's fine, it's fair enough, but you don't need to tell me that. Oh. Very honest, though. Very honest individual, that's Sealatron, too. Very honest. You made me laugh, though. That was a good laugh. Hey. Okay. Who knows? Although when I've made as many videos as I've made, I mean that's had to have happened at some point. It's one of those eventualities that sort of thing has had to have happened, where somebody's watching my video and doing that sort of thing. So, I mean, I'm not, it's not like I feel awkward. It's not that I feel awkward that it's happening, but if you actively telling me, it's like you want me to know. Just so you know, I'm doing this, and I want you to know. I'm watching you while I do this. Oh, not quite, but that's not something I think about a lot. But I'm sure that happens. When you have 2 million views, at least one of them has to be doing that sort of thing while they're watching your video, and well. I'll take any viewers I can get, quite frankly. I'll take whoever I can get as far as viewers are concerned. I'm not too discriminatory about that sort of thing, but that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, I gotta say. That gave me a good chuckle. So good on fair play to you. Good on you. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Oh, have I seen the series Sons of Anarchy? It rings a bell, but no, I haven't. Is that a good one? Sons of Anarchy. I think I've heard of. The name sounds familiar, but no, I haven't. Can't say I have. Is it good? Would you recommend it? One of the characters is dating a porn star. Fair enough. I'd be okay with that. I wouldn't be too judgmental about that sort of thing. I mean, as long as there's no serious baggage involved with the whole proposition. I mean, yeah, I'd be okay with that. I mean, there'd probably be a few interesting conversations, naturally, but I could easily see dating a porn star. That sounds pretty nice, actually. I think I would enjoy that very much, quite frankly. You recommend it, since you like motorcycles, outlaw gangs, and action dramas. I like my fair share of action. I enjoy lots of action films, and motorcycles are cool. And outlaw gangs make for interesting. Usually, outlaw gangs make for interesting stories, I would say. So yeah, I'll have to check it out. Thank you for the recommendation. Alright, so I'm probably going to take a break at 6, but I got another Fair enough. Welcome back, Sealtron 2. Oh, you're making me laugh again. So, I think that's pretty hilarious. Anyways, honesty. I generally think honesty is a good trait, though. What was it? What was I just talking about? That totally blanked my mind. Oh, right. I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream in about 15 minutes because because I have another stream at 7. So join me again at 7 o'clock, if you will. For that, at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be playing a game called Oath Match. It's a beta game. Sounds good. So, yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream, or at least I'm saying, what was it, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I forget that everyone else is on different time zones, but 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, in 15 minutes I'm gonna take a break, and then there will be a 1-hour break, and then after an hour there will be Oath Match 2, and if you want to partner up, put me Seal Tiegon. Okay, I'll add you on the Steam, yeah, and or put. I don't quite know what you mean by put you. Yeah, it's 12 a.m. here in Norway, so I guess my next stream. In that case, my next stream will be around 1. But anyways, 1 hour. 1 hour, wherever you are. 1 hour after this stream ends, there will be yet another stream, but about a different game. A game called Oath Match. It's an RPG. It's a match 3 RPG, and it's in beta. And it will be coming out tomorrow. So, I got a beta copy of this game. Sealtron 2. You just changed your name on the fly. That's cool. So you're Sealtron 2. Okay. Sounds good. Put Seal in your name. I feel like if you change your account name, doesn't YouTube, like, I don't know about changing my account name, because I think that YouTube only lets you change your name so often. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Thanks for the offer though, but I'm gonna pass on putting Seal in my name. But still, it's a cool name. I like seals and all that stuff, but it might be confusing for my community to change my name like that. So I'm gonna pass on that, but thanks anyways. I appreciate the solidarity. I'll call myself Seal Tiegon. Today I'm Seal Tiegon for now. I will say Seal Tiegon, but nah, I'm not gonna change my account name because I think, I don't know. I as far as I know, Google's kind of difficult about that. It's just there's technical. If I could do it without there being any technical difficulties, I would totally be down with that. But I don't like last time I changed my name, there was like they gave me a message like people don't change their names too often. And we'll only let you change your name so often. Exactly. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I was worried about. You can't change your name back. Yeah, like Google doesn't let you change your name very often. It's like only so many times a year or so many times. I don't know the rules on name changes, but I remember there was limitations and also confusion for my audience. So if my audience just consisted of if my audience only was you, my friend, I would do it, but I have other people I got to think about, so but I appreciate the offer, and well, go ahead and feel free to check out Sealtron 2. He has a channel where, what sort of games do you play on that channel, like the 7 Days to Die? You know, I think that's pretty cool. Check out his 7 Days to Die videos. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. So I'll give you a little plug there, my friend. But as far as the name thing, yeah, you get it. But anyways, yeah, I like the new friends I'm making today. This is a cool day. I'm not used to seeing so many new faces, so this is cool. I'm used to seeing more familiar faces of my typical crowd, but this is I'm getting kind of a new crowd today, and I like that. I like shaking it up. Ah. You do Mountain Blade Warband streams? Cool, okay. Well, that definitely meshes up. Well, if you want to see more Mountain Blade Warband, especially after... If you didn't get enough Mountain Blade Warband with me, check out Sealtron 2. He's got more Mountain Blade Warband for you. So, and, well... We know he likes pornography, so that can, and we know he likes pornography, so I mean you can tell he has good taste. That's why you want to partner up. That works. That sounds good. Yeah, I can't make the strongest recommendation because I don't know too much about you there, but you seem like a cool guy. You seem like a cool guy at the moment. Certainly and he's very honest. We know that Seal is extremely honest. In fact, honest, that would be a person I would say is honest to a fault, what they say, But that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Honest to a fault, as they say. If you feel safe saying your full name, go for it. But, I mean, they do say you should be careful with saying your full name on the internet because, I don't know, like, people could use it against you or something, but if you feel confident enough saying your full name out there, go for it, my friend. A reinforced crown helm. I could get that in a little bit more head armor. It's because it's got a crown though. I am the king. Yes, this is mostly a vanity purchase. Okay. Oh, so you can tell me privately. Yes, I will do that. It starts with Aaron. I will accept that right at the end of the stream. I will accept that right away. You have my word of honor, my friend. I will accept that friend request. I will accept it. Or actually, I guess I could do it right here and now. I go just kind of Alt-Tab. Yeah, sure, what the hey. Yeah, I see a friend request there. There you go. Accepted! Alright, done. Alright, I gotta bring... Oops, except for I gotta bring it back up my window. Okay. You have been accepted. Cool. Alright. So, what else was I doing? Just kind of riding around. Right, I gotta visit the Lady in Rain. The Lady in Rain falls mostly on the plain? That makes no sense. You're speaking... Sir, you forget yourself. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yep, I did it. No worries. It is done, my friend. It's always good to have more Steam friends. I don't mind that. Alright, so you have been accepted. And managing the garrison. It's just, I didn't want to Alt-Tab when I'm riding around outside because I didn't want to ride myself into an ambush just when I was Alt-Tabbed or something. But since I was in a castle and all safe and stuff, there was no worries there. Alright, what else? Only the Knights, Simeon Sinclair. Did I, You know what, Highwayman? This is no highway, but, go and protect that. So, Mist Mountain Warrior, you two. I'm gonna put some of my less impressive troops in the castle. Got a bunch of Lady Valkyries, they're beautiful in multiple ways. That's just beautiful. Alright, Sarah the Fox. To the top of the roster. Also, yes, right. I have an old helmet. Or did I sell? I didn't sell. Yeah, I didn't sell my old helmet. Helmet! Alright, Frederick of Bettenheim, would you like my horny helmet? They say it makes you horny. Are you feeling horny? It looks like you're feeling a bit horny, my friend. It's a terrible joke. Hey there, Puny07, nice to see you. All right. Yeah, I gotta do the online mode. Okay. All right. There we go. Sign in. Oh, but I alt tab while riding around. See, that's the thing I don't want to do. All right. But don't worry. All right, so everything else is cool. I don't need any moderators just yet. I've got a bunch of good moderators right now. But thanks for asking anyways. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'm okay with moderators for now. But also, I haven't known you that long, Sealtron, so generally I make people moderators when I've known them for a long time and I get a good feel of their personality and stuff, so maybe later. Anything else cool we can talk about? Gosh, I don't know. Well, naturally, I can talk about the next game I'm playing, Oathmatch. It's a game that's still in beta, and it's a match 3 RPG, which is really cool. It's got, like, some strategy to it. Can we talk about automated moderators? Sure, you can talk about automated moderators. Yeah, I've got the Nightbot in my, I got the Nightbot who looks over my chat as well. Nightbot's pretty cool. I've got, I've got the settings turned pretty low. I have Nightbot just in case things go wrong, but generally I keep his tolerances very, very high, because, I only want Nightbot to, do things in extreme circumstances. Generally I do. Well, he doesn't ban half the users. Sometimes he bans a bunch of messages generally when people do, like, icons. Or, like, if it's, okay. Yeah, hopefully, I think that was a mistake, like, when Nightbot will ban someone when their message is more than 50% symbols or something like that. Maybe I should put the symbols. That just means I need to turn up the tolerance for symbols. Yeah, I need to make the tolerance for symbols a bit higher, because sometimes people do spam emojis, but yeah, I don't think you weren't trying to. I remember your message. Your message wasn't spamming. Your message was just a bunch of parentheses, right? I remember looking back in the log, because when I look at Nightbot, it tells me what the message was that he banned, and the message I think from you, Punio, that he banned was like all parentheses, but. Yeah, it has to be, he'll ban, like, if it's more than 30. If it's more than 30, I guess, or it was pretty high, yeah. If it was a really high number of emojis, or symbols, he'll do it. So, it has to be more than that, apparently. So, the tolerance is pretty high, but I think that's why. I think he said it was too many emojis, or whatever, so I could increase the tolerance. There we go, you hit the, spamming symbols, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to, yeah. So the tolerance could be higher. What was it? Or was it 30 symbols or more than 50% of your message? If it was close to 30%, or wait, more than 50% of your messages symbols, if it's beyond like 30 or 15 or something. Yeah. So, I mean, you can see it's fairly tolerant, but it's not extremely tolerant. So I could increase the tolerance. So, there you go. But yeah, it was disappointing to see that Nightbot, like, like temporarily banned you or whatever. Yeah. So, because I don't think what you were doing there, Punio, I don't think there was anything wrong with what you did on that particular message, and plus there's not a ton of people in my stream chat, so. The main reason I did Nightbot in the first place is because I had, like, 7 trolls that all were working together, and there was 7 trolls who were all on, like, 7 trolls who were, like, working on a team chat, and they were all trying. Yeah. Yeah, you can't go further. Yeah, if you don't go further than that, it's fine. Exactly. But, the main thing... Oh, it didn't happen to you. It happened on your live stream? Ah. Yeah, yeah, that's when you pass the tolerance right there. Yeah, and then Nightbot goes back and deletes all the previous messages for some weird reason. I don't quite understand that bit. But yeah, Puny07, you were live streaming at the time? I didn't know that. Or it happened, or you were doing a live stream and you were using Nightbot, or... I'm a little bit confused about that statement, but yeah. Generally, I don't want Nightbot, you know, banning people that I know are cool people that mean well. You know, I want Nightbot to attack trolls and bad people, not cool people, so... Yeah. Fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of reconfiguring of Nightbot, make it a little bit more tolerant, because the symbols one is something that people run into a lot. So, yeah, I'll mess with that. I definitely will mess with that. Right, I was writing to Rain. Sir, you forget yourself. It's my favorite night saying. Sir, you forget yourself, because I do often forget myself. Oh. And it's just, to me, that's the way of saying, a knight says, sir, you forget yourself. A rap artist says, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And a robot says, initiating self-diagnostics. But obviously they all mean the same thing. Sir, you forget yourself. Run a self-diagnostic. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. All the exact same thing and good advice. What do a knight, a robot, and a rap artist have in common? Basically that phrase. Oh. Nightbot sounds like something from a sci-fi porn movie. Oh, he comes in the night for the sex. I have come for the sex. You will submit to my sexual advances. Ooh, he's kind of rapey. Why did you make that robot? Oh, that's a funny one. That's a funny one. I totally put that image in my head. I'm right there with you. Oh dear. I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head anytime soon. I won't be able to look at Nightbot. I'm never going to be able to look at you in the same way again. Oh dear. That's pretty funny. Oh. That's good. Good stuff. I like viewers with a good sense of humor, that's for sure. That's good. Alright, anyways. Yeah, and he's dominant. Yeah, he's definitely a dom, not a sub. Not submissive, he's a dom. Okay. Oh, that Nightbot. Alright, so I'm gonna give Nightbot a little bit of a working over in this break here, but yeah, thank you very much for joining me today, and us in the realm of Pendor. We have fought for freedom, and we have brought freedom to many people, and fought very, very valorously. I'm getting a voice chat. I can't. Hang on. I gotta hang up on that right now because I'm doing my outro. I gotta do my outro, so hang on a second there. I'll talk to you after this. But thank you very much for joining me in Prophecy of Pendor. I will see you next time in an hour for Oath Match. So see you then, and thanks for joining me, everyone. Good to see some new faces. So see you then. Goodbye.